Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're tackling something I know is on a lot of your minds, making that leap, from being pretty comfortable with cybersecurity tools, maybe doing well in CTFs, to being genuinely OSCP exam ready.
Exactly. It's a common point where people sort of hit a plateau.
Right. You know the basics, but getting exam fit is another level.
Yeah, so consider this our strategy session. We've looked at where intermediate folks often get tripped up.
Hmm.
Our mission today is to give you some really actionable strategies. Think of it as a shortcut to more effective prep.
Okay, sounds good. Let's dive in. First up, tools. It's more than just knowing the command for nmap or burp.
Oh, absolutely. It's moving beyond just running them to, well, strategic use, understanding the why.
Because it's easy to just run the same commands on autopilot.
Totally. So take Nmap. Are you like really digging into the Nmap scripting engine, not just the default scripts?
Good point. There are specific script categories, maybe vulnerability ones.
Exactly. Some vuln scripts can sometimes give you a foothold with like minimal effort if the vulnerability is there. It's about knowing those specific tools within the tool.
Okay, so explore NSE scripts.
Okay.
And what about flags? People love A.
Right. A is aggressive. It does a lot.
Right.
But is it always the smartest move? Maybe sometimes just manus a V for version detection plus specific ports with AP is, faster and quieter.
And manage T4 for timing. Use it carefully.
Yeah, use it when you need speed, but understand it can be less reliable sometimes.
Yeah,
It's about making conscious choices, not just defaults.
makes sense. And burp suite. Beyond just intercepting.
Oh yeah, you've got intruder for fuzzing, repeater for manipulating requests, the scanner. But even deeper things like, are you using the collaborator client to find those out-of-band vulnerabilities?
Like blind SQL, stuff like that.
Exactly. Or extensions like Terraminer to find hidden parameters. These are the next level techniques.
Okay. And things like linps. WinPs for Prevesc.
Yeah, people run them, but do they understand the output? That insecure service permission. Specifically can you do with it? Can you exploit it with, say, DLL hijacking?
You need to connect the output to an actual action.
Precisely. And maybe, just maybe, learn a bit of basic Python.
For scripting, automation.
Yeah, even simple stuff. Automate checking common web paths or SMB shares. It's a huge time saver. Exam efficiency is key.
So the takeaway is get comfortable, get deep, and be strategic with your tools.
That's it. Efficiency and understanding.
All right, step 2, reconnaissance. Information gathering. Now, I see this a lot. People at this intermediate stage, they get excited and want to jump straight to exploits.
Uh-huh. That's tempting.
But rushing recon, it's a huge mistake, isn't it?
It really is. Think of recon as like building your intelligence dossier. Everything you find informs your next move. Better recon means less guessing later.
Right. More info up front means maybe fewer tools, fewer dead ends.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're narrowing down your attack surface based on actual data, not just hunches.
So how do we optimize it? Make recon really work for us?
Well, one tactic is running tools concurrently, but smartly, while Nmap is running its scan.
Start GoBuster on any web ports it finds.
Yeah, exactly. Start looking for hidden directories or files right away. Maybe run Nikto too, specifically scanning for known web server vulnerabilities. Get that data flowing early.
Multi-pronged approach. Maximize that initial phase.
And then you need to be meticulous about everything you find. Don't just focus on the web app on port 80 or 443.
Right. What about that open SMB share? Or the FTP server?
Precisely. Even seemingly minor services. Can you log into FTP anonymously? What's
Yeah.
in there? Config files? Credentials? Sometimes the easiest path is through something unexpected.
So thorough enumeration of all services.
Critically important. And dig into the details on standard ports too. SSH or weak ciphers enabled. SMB, can you list shares without logging in? These details matter.
It's about building that mental map of the target.
Yes. What's running, what versions, any obvious clues. That map guides your attack. It makes your efforts focused, not just random shots in the dark.
Strategic, not scattergun. That's the difference.
That's what the OSCP rewards. Methodical, intelligence-driven testing.
Okay, step 3. This one's interesting. Simulate the actual exam environment. Because the OSCP isn't just hacking, is it?
Not at all. It tests time management, how you handle pressure, how you prioritize, skills beyond just the technical.
I've seen technically brilliant people struggle because they didn't prep for the conditions.
It's true. The psychological pressure is real. You need to train yourself to perform when you're stuck, when the clock's ticking loudly.
So practice needs to mirror the exam. Dedicated Kali box.
Absolutely. No distractions, turn off notifications, resist browsing, have your notes organized.
And then run full 24-hour sims, or close to it.
As close as you can manage, yes. Aim for maybe 4 or 5 machines in that time. Set a block, say 20 hours, for hacking and documenting as you go.
And crucially, reserve those last 4 hours purely for the report.
Strictly. Don't let the hacking bleed into report time. Platforms like Hack the Box, Try Hack Me, they're perfect for this.
Treat their machines like exam machines.
Yes. Set timers. Practice documenting. Even if you don't fully root a box, get used to that pressure.
It's about building mental stamina too, right? Not just skills.
Exactly. Managing energy, knowing when to take a break before you burn out, staying focused when frustrated. It's conditioning.
So you're not learning time management during the actual exam.
You want that to be muscle memory by exam day.
Okay, step 4. This is a big one, maybe overlooked. The 10-point bonus lab report.
Ah, yes. A really significant opportunity.
For those who don't know, OffSec lets you submit a report on your lab work before the exam for extra points.
That's right. And it's a strategic move that can really boost your chances. It pushes you beyond just grabbing flags in the labs.
How so?
Well, to write a comprehensive report, you're kind of forced to engage with a wider range of machines, more attack vectors, stuff you might skip if you were just cherry picking.
So it broadens your practical experience.
Significantly. And maybe even more importantly, it gives you serious practice in report writing.
Which is critical for the exam itself. Documentation matters. A lot.
It's half the battle, really. Doing the bonus report is like a dress rehearsal for the exam report, but with lower stakes. You learn how to structure it, what level of detail is needed.
So treat that bonus report seriously, like a real Pentas deliverable.
Absolutely. Clear language, methodology explained, screenshots, evidence. Practice making your technical work understandable. Those 10 points can make all the difference.
Yeah, pass or fail difference sometimes.
And it hones a core professional skill. Communicating technical findings effectively.
Yeah.
Essential beyond just the OSCP.
Right. Okay, final step, number 5. Exam day strategy. You've done the prep, the skills are there. How do you actually tackle the day?
It's about having a plan and staying calm. This is a marathon, remember, not a sprint.
Mental game is huge on the day.
It really is. A clear strategy helps manage the stress and lets you perform at your best.
So what does that look like? Start easy.
Yeah, find the machine that looks like the low-hanging fruit. Get that initial win. It builds momentum, builds confidence.
Good idea. Then time boxing.
Definitely. Set a strict time limit per machine. Maybe 90 minutes, maybe a bit more. Depends on your style. But if you're hitting a wall...
Don't just keep banging your head against it.
Exactly. Move on. You can always come back later with fresh eyes. Don't let one tough box sink your whole exam.
Smart. Allocate time strategically across all targets.
Maximize your potential points and breaks. Please take breaks.
Step away from the screen.
Yes. Walk around, stretch, hydrate, eat something. It's not wasting time. It's investing in your mental sharpness for the long haul.
Prevents burnout over that 24 hours and the final 4 hours.
Report writing. Only report writing. Treat it with the same importance as the hacking. Clear, detailed, comprehensive. It's heavily weighted.
So the final message is stay calm, be methodical.
Exactly. The exam test thinking and precise execution under pressure. Panic is your enemy. A calm, structured approach is your best friend.
Okay, let's quickly recap those 5 keys then. 1. Master tools strategically. Know the why.
2. Prioritize deep recon. Gather that intel.
3. Simulate the exam environment. Build stamina and time management.
4. Leverage that 10-point bonus report for points in practice.
And 5. Have a solid, calm exam day strategy with time boxing and breaks.
These are concrete steps, things you can actually implement now to level up your prep. They give you a real edge.
The OSCP is tough, no doubt. But focusing here, you're putting yourself in a much stronger position. And hey, if this deep dive was useful, share it with others on the path.
Definitely. Remember, it's about demonstrating critical thinking, a systematic approach, precision. You've got a clearer path now. The next move is yours to make.